Hey, I just want to talk to realtors real quick. Just a couple things that's been on my heart lately. When I'm doing realtor meetings or conversations or live videos or whatever, I've said this more than a few times, okay? But I want to make sure I get it on video to you guys. And it's all the changes you'll have going on in the industry, right? With this buyer-broker agreement. I've been saying for a few months now that, yeah, it's a big change for y'all. And the amount of hype, stress, angst, turmoil, right, anger, confusion, every negative emotion you can think of that's behind this huge change in y'all's business, it's very familiar to me. You know, and give me a minute to kind of talk about it and explain what I mean is, you know, as I've been doing mortgages since 2001, all right, here in Southwest Florida, the whole time, born and raised, shout out, native, but born and raised in Southwest Florida, but been doing mortgages since 2001. So from 2001 to 2008, right, 7 really, great times, good times, right? 08 happened, and if you're in the business in 08, you remember, right? But if you weren't, 08 was absolute, oh man, I want to cuss, one of the worst times ever for me. Financially, and our business. It was just, you know, they had something called implodometer, right? Shout out to that for people that have been there before. Implodometer, literally every day you get on there and there was another mortgage company closing and they would post them. And every day we'd check implodometer, boom, 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 just more and more lenders and mortgage companies just closing down. And it was pure chaos. And so we had that happening, but the realtors experienced that as well together with lenders. But where lenders had this upheaval in the industry, very similar to what you're going through now as a realtor, which is what the point I'm going to get to here in a second, is when Dodd Frank passed, okay, Dodd Frank, a law passed, changed a ton of financial things with the mortgage business, banking, etc. One of the things was LO compensation. Compensation, right? Same with realtors is buyer-broker agreement, compensation. Loan officers had our compensation taken from kind of like, hey, just use the 5% as a number. You can charge up to 5% on this borrower, or up to 3% on this one, or 7% on this one, or whatever it may be. You're able to charge up to a certain amount. And it was usually based on like how hard you had to work on the loan, how long did you have them, you know, like is it very easy? Is your mom, right? Like give her, you know, charge her nothing, right? And so anyways, they came in, they changed all that, and they said, no more of that. You're going to charge every single borrower you talk to or close a loan for, no matter who they are, you're charging them the same amount as the loan officer. You're going to make the same amount no matter what. If it's your mom sitting there, you're going to charge her the same amount as you are that referral partner that you work with all the time and that internet lead that you've never spoken to once in your life, right? They're all going to charge the same thing. And man, you thought the world was going to end. You just thought like everything was over. Oh my God, you know, pure pandemonium. And I was one of them. I was pissed. I did not like the rule change. And a lot of people got out of the business, thought it was going to end everything, etc. It didn't. And this is the point where I'm getting to with the buyer-broker agreement change that y'all have had happen to you, is everyone just kind of adapted. Okay, it took a little bit of time to get used to it. You had to deal with some angry loan officers, right? Some people, you know, people left the business or whatever, but for the most part, the industry just kind of absorbed the change and moved on, right? Everyone just kept closing deals and moving on. And I've kind of gotten that sense on this buyer-broker agreement that all of this turmoil, headache, angst, anxiety, etc., changes that y'all are going through, it's going to work out, all right? It's going to work out. You know, it's going to just make its way through the system. You're going to kind of get used to it. And if it never changes, it never changes. And let's be part of the way you do business, all right? You guys will adapt, move, do whatever you're going to do, but it will more than likely work out. My advice to you is, if you like the real estate game, right, if you're a realtor and you're in it for the long haul, don't get caught up in the anxiety of it, the stress of this big change y'all have going on. Just go out and find another seller. Go out and find another borrower, right? Let's just make your calls, do your thing, look for more leads, because man, you get caught up in this, it's going to ruin the business, it's going to kill everything, you know, it's going to wipe everybody out, blah, blah, blah. you're going to be caught up in that and you are going to get wiped out. Okay? So just nose to the grindstone, make your calls, do your thing, keep networking, keep, calling past clients, sphere of influence or whatever, find buyers and sellers, because my personal belief is this will work out for y'all. It sucks you're going through a big change, but in the end, it'll just kind of become normal and you'll be back to closing deals in no time, all right? So anyways, if I can do anything to help you out, let me know. Always here for y'all, 239-910-5668. Have a great day.